So, you've had some time with your print materials. Now, let's take a minute and look at some of the resources provided to you digitally online. First, navigate to this website. Once there, you will see an option of first edition or second edition. Click on the edition that pertains to you. Once you've done so, you will arrive at our login page. Your login is created by your local IT administrator. If you don't have a login, you'll need to reach out to your principal to find out who to ask to get yours. But for now, let's assume you have yours. Type it in and log in. Once you logged in, you're going to be on our landing page. You'll see across the top are the grade level bubbles. But before we click on your grade level, scroll down and check out our program guide. There's two, one for K2 and one for 3-5. These program guides are full color and provide a very broad overview of the program as a whole. Now let's jump in to our grade level buttons. For today, I'll be a second grade teacher. Once you click on your grade level bubble, you're going to see a list of all your skills and all your knowledge strands. Let's click on Skills 1. As a second grade teacher, these are the resources provided to me. You'll see I have digital components here, which I can download and then use as projections instead of creating some of my own posters. You'll also see your teacher guide and activity book and student reader. Knowledge strand works much the same way. Once you click on a knowledge strand, you're going to see different digital resources, such as your digital components and your digital flipbook, which includes the images that go along with your read aloud. One other important thing to point out is in the skills strand. If we scroll all the way over to the right, you're going to see an additional button at the end. Let's click on that now. Here's where you're going to find your ancillary components, things like code flipbooks, sound cards, and the black line master of your student flipbooks are here as well. These are the primary day-to-day tools you'll be using, but there's also additional tools. If you scroll down, you're going to see several more options. Language Studio is our English language learner support program. This is an additional purchase, so you may or may not see this depending on if your school purchased this program. You click on these, you're going to see something very similar to what we were just looking at, your student teacher guide and the student activity books. There's also additional resources. Since I'm looking at a second grade, you're going to see a fluency packet. This will not be here for kindergarten and first grade. Writing Studio is another component program. This will appear if your school has purchased our Writing Studio program. Additionally, way down at the bottom, you're going to see things like scope and sequence and alignment documents. Feel free to check any of these out. So that's our resources in a nutshell. As you can see, there's additional resources as well. But for now, we're going to just focus on the day-to-day tools that are located right here.